Alright guys, just bear with me here. I have my script right here. I can't remember my script, so I'm just gonna read it. Tactical Assault VR is a relatively new tactical shooter in the VR space, and I've been curious about it for a while. It's got a promising concept, but does it live up to the expectations? That's what I'm here to find out. I'll be sharing my thoughts on whether or not it's worth playing. VR shooters can be a bit of a gamble. We've all been there. You get excited about a new VR game, put on your headset, and immediately start feeling queasy. Motion sickness is a real concern, and clunky controls can quickly ruin the experience. And then there's the issue of content. Some games feel like they're over before you know it. So the question is, does Tactical Assault overcome these common pitfalls? You see, you could get really motion sick, but really that's not an issue with Tactical Assault VR, so yeah. Play on the other hand is pretty solid. The feel of holding a rifle and aiming is spot on, and the sound design is top notch. You feel like you're in the midst of a firefight, but the game modes are pretty limited at the moment. You're mostly stuck with a standard team deathmatch mode, which gets repetitive after a while, and you also have a co-op mode, which is, pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. Another issue is lack of strong narrative. The game story is basically non-existent, which might be a turnoff for some players. That being said, the game does have a strong focus on realism, which is great for fans of tactical shooters. The attention of detail in terms of gun mechanics and ballistics is impressive. The visuals and sound design are also noteworthy. The environments are pixelated, but well rendered. The lighting effects are pretty realistic. The sound effects create such a good and immersive atmosphere. One feature that really stands out is the game's attention to realism. The developer has clearly put a lot of thought into creating a realistic tactical shooter experience. From the way guns handle to AI behaviors. It's clear that the team has a deep understanding of what makes a good tactical shooter. I'm gonna put my script away now. I don't need that no more. So what I'm trying to say is, get this game. This game is actually really cool. You might have noticed in the background, me just absolutely going to town over there. Just me absolutely going to town over there. I'm not even joking, I was just going to town over there, or just like for this video. And if you don't like this style, I don't either. I couldn't get this little camera thing to work here. I didn't get this little camera thing to work. Yeah, but this game is really cool, and there are a few toxic players, which is a pretty big downside for people who just want to have a peaceful match with other people. Well, you could just be gunning down people, and a little kid come up to you and say, a little kid on your team come up to you and say, "I hate you, boy." Straight in your face, and they're on your team, bro. Some kid with a Dragonov is on the other side of the freaking map. Hit you straight in the face, and then call you bad. They were all the way on the side of the map. There were 2 pixels. I mean, it's not that bad. The game is good. The game is really good, but the community can get a little bit carried away. Basically, this game is like really, really cool, and you should get it because it's like really, really cool. But if what I'm telling you isn't really what you want, don't get the game. It's really up to you. But what I'm trying to say is, I've been playing this game every day for like a few days. You just gotta, bro. You just gotta. Bye.